Alright, what should we ride? Yeah, I'm thinking probably the Trek Madone with the Zip 808s on it. Peep this New Jersey. It looks strikingly similar to the jersey I'm literally wearing right now, which is probably why I like that one so much. And honestly, the jersey I'm wearing now, I bought for my mom from AliExpress or Wish, one of the two. I mean, what's the difference, right? But I didn't know if it was going to be like the size of a postage stamp or like ginormous. So I bought a medium and a small, and I let her take the pick of which size she preferred, and I kept the other one. This is it. I think this has got to be the medium. So very tight, very slim, very arrow, not loads of wrinkles. I wish it was twice as long in the sleeves on the arms, but AliExpress, you don't get to choose everything. So, all right, we're doing the Crit City race. Racing Cat B. Been doing the Tour of Watopia a couple times a week, and I'm not doing Out the Zwift again, let alone twice in 1 week, which I literally did yesterday. I'm not doing it 2 days in a row. I'm fried right now. But that's what makes these things fun, I suppose.
Alright, I'm going to pause you right there. Before we get too far into this video, I want to list out all my excuses, first of all. So, starting with, my Whoop recovery score for the day is 28%. If you don't have a Whoop and you don't know what that means, well, let me just tell you in layman's terms, that is terrible. That is so bad. My resting heart rate last night was 54 beats per minute. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. That's pretty high. A couple nights ago, I was a lot more sick than I was the other night. It was 61 beats per minute. So, nonetheless, not feeling too great today. My second excuse is that I just yesterday did Alpe d'Huez Zwift for the first time ever as part of Tour of Watopia. So my legs are toast right now. My third and final excuse, for the time being, that is that I just did a warm-up that I found in the GCN folder on Zwift, specifically for warming up before a race. It was only 20 minutes long, so I did it. It was just a few intervals, things like that. And within the first couple of minutes of that, I strongly debated on quitting that and not doing this crit race. But for the sake of trying to grow a YouTube channel, I did it. I did the full warm-up. I'm doing this full crit as best I can. So if you could please like, comment, and subscribe, that would be awesome. I'd greatly appreciate that. All right, let's get on to the race. Alrighty, in classic crit fashion, it is a full gas effort. You get it right up to 250, up to 300 plus 350, 475 watts. And unfortunately, it just stayed there. Look at my RPMs right now. About 120, are you kidding? Not only that, like, the front group is going on without me. I'm slowly going backwards. Praise the Lord, I decided to shift my gears, which definitely helped. I got back up to the front, and it was like all of a sudden we turned this corner, and it like came down to something actually sustainable. Thank you. Thank you, group. Other than that, it was like, okay, let's learn this course. And it's been a while since I've been on this course particularly. And we got 10 laps. 10 laps is plenty of time to learn the ride. Also, I don't, maybe this is totally just me. Do you ever like see somebody on Zwift and you're like, screw that guy. I want to whoop that guy's butt. Yeah, that was me with a couple of these people. I don't know. It's like their jersey. Like this guy right here in like the, I don't know, this multicolored jersey. He's got that S-Works helmet on. Yeah, he's up at the front now. Anyways, I was like, I got to beat that dude. I don't know. Something about his bike or something? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's just me. So, anyways, power up. I get this drafting power up. I'm learning the course here. Just starting lap 2. I did notice a couple downhill sections. Notoriously, I'm just bad at the downhill. I always get dropped on the downhill. Luckily, the downhills are like negative 2%, so it's not terrible. But I don't want to work my butt off just to stay in the groove and then like kick it into high gear on the downhill just to stay with everybody. So I'm going to save my drafting power up for like when I need it. Also, this hill was the kicker on the course. And I mean, look at my surges. Look at my power profile down at the bottom. You can see up that hill, like it's a good size block of red. Here's the downhill portion, so I try to conserve, but I also try to stay with the group. So I'm trying to like figure everything out right now. And then we go into this section, and it's these rolling hills. I've somehow figured out the secret, and probably the glitch more so. I come out almost ahead just about every lap on that. And I was going to use that as a secret weapon at the end. We have this little straightaway. There's the finish line. All right, let's skip ahead. Lap 9. Let me tell you how I'm feeling. Straight gassed. I am exhausted right now. It's the poor recovery. It's keeping a heart rate of 160 plus beats per minute the last 20 some minutes. But nonetheless, I'm staying with the group pretty well. So I like that. We're in this blob of about 18 or so. I'm not really sure. This hill, I kind of drop back towards the back just about every time. But I stay with them. It flattens out here at the top. And then I know that once it goes around this corner, then it starts to go downhill a little bit and then into the rollers. I know that really well. And again, if I'm going to start dropping back for lap number 10, it's going to be right there. And hopefully I'll be able to pull ahead on these rollers like I have just like this. Just about look at that guy. Is he going off the front? No. No, not at all. So that's how I know it's going to pan out. We have this final turn, a small straightaway, nothing huge. That's it. All right, final lap. And of course, people are starting to get pretty squirrely. Just over 1 mile. It's the last lap. It doesn't really matter. And people are just getting all crazy about it. So my last power up that I've been saving for several laps now is a drafting boost. I know I'm going to use it just over the top of the hill where it goes into the downhill section just before the rollers. That's where I think I'm going to need it most. And that's closest to the end where I'll need some help. So people are picking up the pace a little bit here. I think it's just that like last lap jitters. So let's watch this in real time. We go up this hill. Everyone's got a feather, which is either really good or really bad. Wow, that guy on the Tron bike just goes for it. And I'm thinking, I know how much race is left at just over the top of the hill. I don't have to be the first one over the top. Well, stupid me, I wasn't the first one over the top, but everyone is like really strung out. Look at this. That guy on the Tron bike is like a light year ahead of me. So as soon as we go around that turn, I use my drafting boost. But look how strung out this is. I'm in 14th place right now. Doing 460 watts, by the way. We go into the rollers, which I'm going to do pretty well, but does it matter at this point? I'm so far behind. Let's take a look. I'm into 12th. Still got a gap ahead of me with a little blob of guys. I didn't even punch the rollers. I just cranked them out. It was a full gas effort on those. I'm going to use full gas pretty lightly. It's only like 500 watts. That's a lot for me, though. This last straightaway, I go for. I'm in 8th right now. From 14th down into 6th, into 5th. Dude, 5th place? Heck yeah. Not only that, from 14th to 5th place.
My word. I was gassed on lap 2. Rewind that. You watch that footage. I was rocketing over those rollers every lap. I knew I could do it one more time with the adrenaline pumping. I mean, it wasn't an impressive sprint. We're going from 14th to 5th. That's pretty good. So my positioning a little before was where it mattered. Man, I feel good about that one. Clean stage yesterday. Terrible recovery score today. Yeah, I got to whip my butt into crit shape. I got to work on these surges. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That was one of my best races yet. I'll see you in the next one.